Okay, hello again. Just winding up another day here on the practice range golf course. Uh, Wanted to talk a little bit about one of the tenets of the R3 approach, correct and sufficient practice. You know, when we're going about the challenge, really, of improving our golf games, whether it's from the physical standpoint or the mechanical standpoint, or we're actually out on the course trying to improve our game management skills, you know, we have to recognize that any kind of change that we want to have happen or take place with our game requires correct and sufficient practice. And we really need to have a good understanding of what that truly means. In other words, sometimes folks will be doing a sufficient amount of practicing, but it's not really correct relative to the problem. And then on the other hand, we might be working on things in the correct way, or we might have good information that we're trying to process, but we don't practice it sufficiently enough, usually because it's not a lot of fun. Actually, if we're trying to develop a new movement, a new mechanical movement in our swing, for instance, we're not likely to be getting good results as that process takes place. So, because of that fact, we're not likely to continue doing it long enough or stay persistent with that effort long enough for it to truly take. So it's very important that if we're going to genuinely improve, and in the R3 approach, again, we talk about the fact that there is a difference between improving at the game and genuinely improving at the game. If we're genuinely improving at the game, it means that we're actually raising our level of consciousness as a golfer. We're believing that we are in fact better players for the effort. So when we go about genuinely improving, we have to know that it requires correct and sufficient repetition of whatever it is that we are working on. We have to hang in there. We have to keep at it, stay persistent with the effort until we get to a point where we're not actually thinking about it anymore, but at which point we're just doing it. So you got to know what correct and sufficient practice truly means in order for genuine improvement to take place. Alrighty, with that in mind, let's stay on point and continue doing good work.